What's up, guys? Today I'm changing the taillights on my wife's Yukon. Yeah, so these things come packaged pretty well. Really nice protective film all over, styrofoam, no scratches or anything. They came in a bigger box, so they were very well protected when they got shipped here. And these should fit most GMC Yukons and Yukon XLs. We've got an XL, but it should fit a pretty good range of years, 2015 through 2020. It's like a full 6-year range of vehicles that this should fit. And you know, the build quality, actually having it out, feels pretty sturdy. Like everything looks sealed up pretty well. I don't see anything alarming. Actually, I've bought some taillights before where you can almost tell you're gonna have issues almost immediately. So this looks pretty good. This is a left hand side, so this side here. Yeah, so here are the taillights side to side. Pretty almost close to identical. I mean, minus the marks. But yeah, the chrome looks good in there. All the red looks good in there. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing this one. So first thing I'm gonna have to do is take this little panel off. I've just got this little tool here. Try to squeeze it under here. Okay. Slide it around. There we go. There should be a couple of these little trim snaps under there. Go. Much better. All right, there should be one more up here. This one's kind of tucked under the shock, it feels like. There we go. Yeah, so here we go. 3 little snaps right in here. And I wasn't sure what size this was, so I brought my rail with me, but it looks pretty small. It looks to be about a T15. I'm gonna start with that, see if that's right. Exactly what it is, and it looks like there's just 2 of them, that one and that one. Bear with me a little bit. This is my first time taking these taillights out of here. Okay. All right, so it's just 2 T15 bolts, little screws here. The way this one looks like it should just kind of pull out. Let's see if that's right. There we go. There we go. All right, so it pulled right out. So the light itself pulled right out, but it looks like the harness is underneath the bumper. So I'm gonna go down there and look. Yeah, so here, right underneath the bumper, the harness for the taillights. So I'm just gonna pull this red tab back, and then it'll let me push that in to slide this out. That should be all I need to do. So I went ahead and undid this. All right, so it's a little bit easier to get it out once I had this unplugged, so I can have a little slack to fight with it. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall this on the old tail light, just so I don't lose anything. Drop that harness back down there. It looks like I'm gonna have to slide this little tab at the bottom here. Has to get slid here. You can kind of see those little footers there. And lining up these bolts on the side. So let's see. All right, so there's that. Like the bolt holes line up perfectly. Let me go underneath and connect this harness. All right, so installing the new harness is as easy as plugging it in and locking it, and then sliding the clip back here to keep it in place. Okay, it's hooked up. Let's see. There we go. All 3 work. Side's a little bit brighter than the stock side too. Nice. All right, take this off now. Now I'll go ahead and bolt it in. So it came with this. This looks like the piece that this slid into. The one on mine wasn't damaged at all though, so I just left it as is. I'll double check on the other side right now. Let me snap this back in. When we put it back in, probably start at the top since that was like the hardest to get out. Make sure it's all lined up. There we go. Nice. Nice clean fitment. All right, we're going to do the same thing on this side. Perfectly packaged again. There we go. Nice. Do the same thing, going underneath, undoing the harness. Put up a little bit more of a fight than the other one did. All right, and just like I thought, this is the piece that comes with it. I guess it makes sense in case the tabs break off or something. You might want to replace that. Here we go. Got the new one in. Drop the wiring harness down. Got to finish up this side with this little guy. There we go. All right. Both sides installed. This is a lot brighter than the stock ones were. The running lights, the reverse lights, the blinkers that you can see here all seem to be a lot brighter than the factory ones. They're just worn. Maybe just the LEDs are getting old. Easy to do, really plug and play. The wiring harness, it's exactly the same, not even very similar. It's exactly the same. So I didn't have to do anything crazy besides plug in the new harnesses to the new lights, and they were ready to go. They look sharp, that's for sure. All in all, we're about 30-40 minutes in to the install. Both sides are done. The wiring, super simple. The hardest part was getting the old harnesses to separate. If you're looking for replacement taillights and you have a 2015 to 2020 GMC Yukon or Yukon XL, it doesn't seem to matter what trim, then I would definitely recommend these. All right, and these ones were sold by Shine Home on Amazon. I'll drop a link below for you to check them out if you need some. Very, very pleased with the ease of installation and the quality of the lights. Like I said, I had them side by side, both on like this, and these are much brighter than the ones I took off, and that's really good for driving at night. People can see you're turning. If you use your turn signals, I highly recommend it. So once again, that was the Shine Home LED taillight assembly, and it comes with everything you need to get it in, except the tools. And you saw what it took. It took T15 Torx and the little plastic trim tool. So not a lot. Very simple, easy to do on your own. Highly recommend it. Save yourself some money, save yourself a headache. Do it yourself, buy them. Links below. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. Super excited. Thanks, guys.